So good morning to all. Today we will learn about writing skills, and in writing skills first we'll learn about picture composition. So on the screen you can see an introduction to writing a good composition. How can you write a good composition? When we talk about compositions, we have picture composition or story writing. So here we are learning about picture composition. So here you can see there are 8 pictures given, and in all the pictures you can see some dialog boxes also there, some characters are also there. So how can you write a good composition with the help of a picture? Okay, so first you have to look at all the pictures and guess what are they telling you. So here you can see some words are also written on this: beware of giant squirrel. Then you can see all different actions. Here it is written like shake, 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 shake. So all these pictures are telling something or the about something or the other about the story. So now second point is, when you are writing a picture story, you have to ask yourself what you have to ask, that what is happening in each of the pictures, who is doing what to whom, what can you conclude in short sentences for each picture, means what you can write for each picture, and do they show a flow of events. Like when you are writing a story or you are writing a composition, if you are starting from the first picture and ending to the last one, is there a flow or there is a jumbled story, like something is happening before, something is happening afterwards. So these are the basic points which you should remember or you should ask yourself when you are writing a story or a picture composition. Now here are some clues, some points you can say when you are writing a picture composition. The first one is that picture compositions always show a flow of events. When you are writing a picture composition, it shows a flow, like if you are writing a composition on a picnic day. So you have to start with, today it was raining, the weather was fine. So this way your composition should start, and when you are concluding, it should have some moral value also, or it should have some message also. And the last picture is for you to conclude. So but how do you know what to conclude? The third part is saying that picture compositions usually carry a message or idea. These message or ideas are moral values the teacher wants you to learn. For example, suppose there is a picture composition which is based on exam. One picture is given in which some students are giving an exam. So what can you write a message there? You can write like, cheating in exams is a dishonest act. So in this case, they want to know the importance of honesty or integrity. So your conclusion should mention these moral values at the end. There should be some or the other moral value. Now, there are helping words at the bottom to guide you through the flow of the story. When you write a story, you get some helping words also. With the help of those words, you can write your picture story or you can write your story. Now, the third point is saying that write an outline for your composition. When you want to write a composition, you should always remember that a story always have 3 parts. Or because when you are seeing a picture, it is also telling some of the other story. So whenever you are writing a composition regarding picture, it has 3 parts. The first one is introduction, the second one is event, and third one is conclusion. So introduction is the first part, event is the middle part, and conclusion is the last part or the ending part. Now when you are writing about introduction, why do we write an introduction to a picture story or a story? Because it gives the start of a story. So when you are writing the composition, the first thing you should introduce the characters. Like characters, you can see here in the picture, you can write that I can see 4 people, they are ready for the race. So here, what are the characters? You can see 4 people, or you can say 4 sports person. Then you have to answer the questions like, who are the characters involved? We can always name, you can name the characters. Why should we name the characters? because when you are naming the characters, it makes the story more interesting. Now, what is the background? Why this story is made, or why you are writing is this story? So in order to tell the story, we must at least give a short introduction to why things are happening in what we are going to talk about in the event or in the middle part. So introduction is, first thing is you should write about the character, you should involve the characters. Second, you should write what is the background. Now, second part is the middle. It means the event. So when we are talking about the event, it is the most important part of composition. Why? Because it tells everything the picture is showing or the pictures are showing. So now see here in the picture you can see that some girls are running, or you can see some sports person are running. What can you write? What is happening? These are the questions. What is happening? So what is happening in the picture? They all are running. Who is doing what to whom? Like they are trying to run faster. Okay. Then third, why it is happening? Maybe there is a reason why it is happening and when it is happening. So these are the four basic questions which you answer when you are writing about the event or you are writing about the middle part of the picture. So again, I'm repeating, this is the most important part of the composition. It tells everything that the pictures are showing. It tells what is happening. It answers what is happening, who is doing what to whom, why is it happening, and when is it happening. Now, never leave any information out. You should not leave any information when you are writing about the event, means you are writing about the middle part. Make sure that there is no loopholes, means nothing happens out of nowhere. Now we come to the conclusion, means ending. So the conclusion gives a summary of the story, or you can say conclusion summarizes the whole picture. It ends with the moral values the pictures are telling to you. Okay. So in concluding, you must always mention the moral value. So here you can see that in this picture, what is the moral value? It is like Mike learned the importance of practicing honesty in order to become trustworthy to others. Now, when you are writing a picture composition, you should use your outline. Okay, how can you write? These are some outlines by which you can write your picture story. So you can start writing your composition. Look out for your spelling and tenses. When you are writing a composition, main important part is your tenses, which tense you are using in writing a picture composition, and your spellings. If the story is happened in the past, you should use only past tense. You should not mix all the tenses in your composition, like present also you are writing, past also you are writing, in future. Only use one tense. Why? Because if you will mix all the tenses, what will happen? You will lose your marks and the story format will not come proper also. Now here are some reminders. When you are writing a picture composition, you should always write your story in a way that you are telling the entire story to the person who has no idea what it is. Means only you know the whole story. But the one who is reading, he doesn't know about the story. You are the only one who knows the story best. Next is, so when you are writing, do not miss out any detail informations. Okay, do not. And when you are writing a good composition, it should be clear. It should have good spellings, uses words from the helping words, has good tenses and punctuation, and there is an introduction, event, and conclusion. Now avoid repeating, like example is given like the teacher. Why it is given here? Suppose if you get a composition, you got a picture about a teacher, and you have to write a composition based on it. So do not repeat this word again and again. The teacher is standing, the teacher is writing, the teacher is wearing a beautiful dress, the teacher has curly hair. So we should not write this again and again. So like